He knows that he is losing the war. He can see that the future is only disaster, but he still goes into the battle and meets his death. So, is he a coward? Is he a hero? No one rasa will do complete justice to him as a character. He has won a boon from the gods, but that does not mean that he represents godly values. He goes his own way. Now, some of you may have heard of a kind of ice cream in India called quality ice cream. You've heard of quality ice cream? Quality ice cream, it had advertisements for quality ice cream. They show one big Ravana looking like a wrestler with 10 heads and 20 wrestler arms. Then that advertisement says, you never have to worry about running out of ice cream if you get quality ice cream in the new big size. Huh? And what is that ad saying? Even Ravana, who always wants more of every pleasure, will feel like this large size of ice cream is sufficient for all his heads. So that ad is saying Ravana really knows how to savor the pleasures of life, ice cream and other pleasures. Other people say Ravana goes too far. He oversteps all the boundaries. He's excessive. He is an evil person. All of these ambiguities are there. So if we try and say, is he a Nayaka? Is he a Pratinayaka? Maybe those two alternatives are not sufficient. Maybe he is like a character in a novel, and he has some strengths and some weaknesses. And at certain moments of his life, his strengths come to the fore. For example, in Tapasatam, he promises to raise the fortunes of his family and restore the hope of his mother Kakasi. At that point in his life, his strengths are at the fore. Then later on, when he has become obsessed with Sita, then maybe his weakness has taken over, and it is impossible for him to escape from the fact that he has done something that will lead to his death. So I don't think that Ravana can be entirely characterized as Nayaka or Pratinayaka, but we have an interesting question before us coming up. What is the origin of the notion of Pratinayaka here in Kerala country? Why is it that Kattakali has so many heroes? Who are those haughty characters that we call Katti? How is it that those Katti characters are sometimes the characters that Kattakali masters love to enact? If Ravana was so evil, would the Kattakali actors want to enact him? So, I actually posed this question to Shanmugam. I said, Shanmugam, you're playing Ravana, but you're a devotee of Rama. How is it? So, Shanmugam said, I'm giving a translation. He said, of course we want to play Rama, and we love Rama. Who would not love Rama? He is the repository of all virtue. On the other hand, I am a Kathakali artist, and my job is to portray Ravana's virya, his heroism. And my responsibility as a Kathakali player, if I am playing Ravana in this play, is to play heroic Ravana. So those two attitudes are being maintained simultaneously. For the next part of the program, we're going to have Mary Harita read an article that was written recently by M.N. Narayanan, who is teaching in Calicut. She's going to be reading from that article in Malayalam, and then after that, we will have some discussion and interaction about that article. Thank you.